Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy, with this oracle deck. Clarify with the tarot and finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's get into it, please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Only the truth may come out. Make it clear. So funny, I have classical music playing in the back, right? And I've been sitting here for at least 15 minutes while I was shuffling the cards, getting it ready. All of a sudden, as soon as I start the video, a commercial wants to come on. Like, I just hate that. You could have had all that time to come on. Now you want to come on while I'm trying to do a damn reading. Alright. Overall energy. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card. So, distractions may be, something that's sticking out to you. Or just something that, kind of just throws you off. Because I was in such a, peaceful, classical music, and then that fucking loud-ass commercial comes on. It's like you listening to something to go to sleep, and then it stops, and the commercial goes on. It messes up the whole damn vibe. Alright. Anyways, what came out was number 43, Deep Knowing, and at the bottom of the deck, we have number 8, Community. Okay. So let's get into it. 43, it went right to it. Would you look at that? 43, Deep Knowing. Maybe a moon cycle could be significant because there's 2 moons on here. Owls could be significant. Stars, okay? Deep Knowing, the essential meaning. Intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. The oracle's message. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with Source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. They, know that you have an ability to read between the lines. Okay, that's a bit loud, right? Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You are given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or the 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You are now invited into the sacred dialogue of deep knowing, so tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources, all right? And then the prosperity message. This is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them. Take the risk and act. Within you, there is an auricular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently past the busy mind. Your genius awaits. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm really not good at reading. I'm not. And it should be, I don't want to say I'm not ashamed of it, but I'm not ashamed of it, All I can do is practice, I'm sure it's prevalent. You can clearly see that I'm struggling with this. Okay, but anyway, so with deep knowing coming out as the overall energy, I feel like spirit wants you to follow your intuition, trust your intuition, okay? Maybe you're very hypersensitive to energies at this time, okay? You could be picking up on some things. All right, I feel like, yeah, as I said, trust your intuition, whatever, even if it makes no sense, trust it. If you're having any type of ideas, business ideas, especially at this time, as Spirit said, your hunches will pay large dividends if you listen to them. So trust your intuition, pretty much, okay? And it's like you're connecting and communicating with Spirit, okay? A higher power. Your ancestors, maybe, just a higher power. All right, and then 8 at the bottom, community. Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. The Oracle's message. This card signals a new affiliation with the group. Humans are social creatures and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are a part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education, regardless of its form or focus. Your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed, okay? So, maybe you're going to feel, just welcome, fitting right in. Like, I want to say, like, your connection with spirit is just going to feel so natural, like this is what you're supposed to be doing. The communication, some of your spiritual gifts may be enhancing, okay? Getting the gift of sight, maybe hearing spirit actually speak to you, seeing, either visions or spirits, that type of thing. And it's just probably, I just feel like it's going to feel natural to you. With community, talking about belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family. That's really what I'm getting from it, okay? You may be also meeting people that is kind of like a soul family to you as well, okay? But let's get into it. Let's get into it, please and thank you, and see why deep knowing is here for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit, one card at a time. Clarify deep knowing. Excuse me. I don't even know why I be grabbing these cards because they're so flimsy. And when they don't shuffle how I want them to, I get annoyed. But I just really like they're accurate. 6 of Cups comes out first. Childhood memories, past memories, nostalgia, homesick, reunion, reconciliation, good memories, innocence, children, family, past, happy past thoughts. All right, what I just said about, I don't know why I picked these cards. They're accurate, but they're so flimsy, and I get upset when they don't work how I want them to work. That could relate to y'all in any type of way of you kind of knowing maybe that something is not going to be the best option for you, but choosing it anyway for other reasons, something like that, okay? Okay, so maybe you're having some type of, the number 66 could be significant. Maybe you have some type of deep knowing. All right, maybe you need to trust your intuition with something that has something to do with the past, something to do with someone from your past, your family, your children, okay? Maybe someone wants to reconcile with you. You need to, trust your intuition in relation to that. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Victory, success, triumph, rewards, recognition, acclaim, pride, leadership, good news, success, attention seeker, fame, spotlight, supporter. I literally feel like I'm getting a feeling of, with this, talking about attention seeker, like somebody could be trying to reconcile with you or come back into your life quickly with this Knight of Swords, action, impatient, impulsively, okay? Going against the flow, just like trying to rush in because they don't want to be 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. Maybe, they realize that the abundance is tied to you. Once you separate from them, they're struggling, this, that, okay? And they just want the attention and, love and upgrades that you being around them brings, okay? You may already know this, okay? Let's see what else, please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing, one card at a time. What else? One card. Please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing. Six of Swords. As I said, the number 66 is definitely significant because that was a Six of Wands. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Calmer water, healing, harmony, calm after storm, overcoming, peaceful resolution, leaving conflict or hardship, relief, stability, running away, journey, travel, spiritual guidance. I feel like you know that you need to leave something in behind, okay? Get away from something. All right, move on from something. All right, maybe this person, whoever this is from the past that wants to reconcile with you, that you might have children with, some type of family ties to, that you could have known before, okay? It's like you're getting spiritual guidance, a deep knowing, as I said, a deep inkling to walk away from this person, to leave this person behind. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, I feel like it is for, the greater good, for you to start getting, the things that are for you. Good luck, unexpected events, karma, destiny, fortune, progress, change, cycles of life, and soulmates. It's like for you can, walk in the doors and new doors can open for you. But I feel like first you have to walk away from something with the Six of Swords, leave something behind. All right, the Strength card, inner strength, courage, bravery, taming, control. Okay, you may not feel a bit weak, but just feeling like it's a hard decision for you to make, for you to, Queen of Swords, put your, this is not the Queen of Swords, this is the Ace of Swords, but I'm just saying, like, I kind of get the Queen of Swords energy, for you to speak a truth, maybe, and say, you know what, we're not doing this anymore, I'm not going on with this anymore, this is the end of this is the last time, I feel like you need to be more brave, courageous, okay, find your inner strength, overcome something, okay, take action, it's like you need to speak something. Ace of Swords, communication, yeah, you need to communicate something with someone. Mental clarity, clear thinking, victory, intellectual ability, concentration, realizing truth, vision, breakthrough, new beginning, correct, and you know that it's the right thing for you to do, okay, you know that for you to get this breakthrough or, overcome something, that it's like pertinent and very important for you to release somebody, leave someone in the past, walk away from somebody, and for good, okay? I said on previous readings, like, maybe you don't have to cut them off completely, but I kind of feel like that's definitely what needs to be done, because it's like this person is riding your coattail and they're like no good for you, okay? Their intentions are not pure. They're not in your life for a good reason. They're only in your life to benefit from you. They're literally using you, and that is why Spirit wants you to cut this person off completely, because they don't deserve to have you even in a cordial space, okay? Even in a platonic high and by, just for the sake of the children, whatever, they don't deserve that, because any type of capacity that they want to be around you, it's for a gain, for them to gain something from it, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing. And as I said, with the deep knowing, I feel like you, deep down, you know this, okay? And it's like you just probably don't want to believe it. All right, you don't want to believe that this person is just using you. Maybe you have children with this person. You don't want to believe that they literally don't care about their children, that they're only, coming around for the sake of benefits, because you're blessed and God favors you. That type of energy, Emperor. This could be the father of your children, as I said here. Some type of man in your life. Supreme ruler, head of state, dependable, stable, father figure, focus, discipline, protectiveness, authority, logical, and practical. This could also be talking about you, just protecting yourself, maybe, okay? Being logical, okay? Just making the right choice as in to walk away, okay? At the bottom of the Death card, end of cycle, beginnings, transformation, metamorphosis, transition, unexpected change. The Knight of Cups, emotional offer, romantic proposal, taking action, affectionate, following your heart, chivalry, charming, attraction, dating, gentle, caring, sensitive, graceful, peace, loving, dreamer. And then the Lovers, love, soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect union, partnership, harmony, trust, romance. Yeah, maybe this could also be saying that you need to move on for something else to come in, okay? With the Death card, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers, it's like you have to end something. So maybe some new type of offer can come in love, okay? It's like you don't see it yet. And it's probably because God doesn't want you to see it until, you make the right choice, okay? To walk away from someone, okay? Maybe an Emperor is trying to come into your life, okay? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing. One card at a time. The Lovers falls out. Love, soulmate, kindred spirits, perfect union, partnership, harmony, trust, sexual connection, shared values, major decision, okay? You may also feel like that, as I said, that, you may deep down know that in order for something to come in, maybe you're asking, like, why hasn't my love came in yet, my love interest or whatever. New love came in for me. You could be single for lots of months, for years, and like, why hasn't something coming in? And it's really because you have not fully walked away from something. You have not ended that situation completely yet. It's like you're trying to avoid, cutting this person off completely, okay? Trying to do anything to, still have communication or contact with this person, okay? It's a major decision that you need to make. All right, it's a choice that you need to make. Do you want this old person or do you want new love? Okay. 10 of Cups at the bottom: complete happiness, fulfillment, joy, satisfaction, positivity, optimism, prosperity, abundance, pleasure, and dreams come true. That talks about, complete happiness and love. Okay. Fulfillment. Okay. As I said, you have to release something else for this to come in. King of Swords: structure, rational, intelligent, logical, power, authority, strength, detached, cool, integrity, ethics, self-discipline, head over heart. Yeah, it's like you have to make a head over heart decision, all right? Be disciplined in your decision. Stop. That's kind of, maybe you go back and forth a lot. 8:18 on the clock. You probably go back and forth a lot, with blocking this person out of your life and then welcoming them back in, okay? Spirit wants you to be more, structured and sticking to what it is that you say that you're going to do. Stop, feeling bad or having a soft spot for this person and allowing them back into your life, okay? 3 of Cups: partnership, unity, love, compatibility, happy couple, potential soulmate, relationship, harmony, attraction, connection, proposal, marriage, okay? Maybe that's trying to come in for you, a proposal, marriage, an engagement, a connection that is mutual, a partnership, a happy couple, potential soulmates, balance, harmony, a relationship could be trying to come in. But you first have to, detach and get over and release something else, okay? One more. Please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing. Final card, please and thank you, Spirit, for deep knowing. I'm going to shuffle. Yes, like I've seen the Strength card and the 8 of Cups. You need to find the strength to walk away from this person. All right, and I feel like deep down, with the deep knowing that this is the right thing to do. Spirit has already communicated that to you. All right, one final card. Please and thank you, Spirit. One final card for deep knowing. King of Swords: structure, rational, intelligent, logical, power, authority, strength, detached, cool, integrity. Yeah, as I said, you need to release something, okay? You need to detach from something, okay? Have some self-discipline. Make a head over heart decision. Stop moving from an emotional space with this decision, okay? Do what's best for you. Empress at the bottom: femininity, fertility, motherhood, pregnancy, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, nature, harmony, and self-care, okay? You may be very, nurturing, kind, that type of stuff, okay? The Empress also talks about, evolving, okay, growth, and that type of thing as well, all right? Judgment, awakening, decision, renewal, rejuvenation, self-evaluation, reflection, decisiveness, forgiveness, anointment, and then the Death card. Yeah, it's like you're probably are going to definitely make that change with the Death card. End of cycle. You're going to make that change. You're going to call judgment and end something for good, okay? Because that is what you need to do, okay? And I just feel like, especially time after time after time, you get in that confirmation. Some of us still doubt our intuition, though, and we need to stop doing that with the deep knowing here, as it says. You already know, but for some reason, some of us still doubt our intuition. Okay. So thank you for that. Let's get some clarity. Y'all notice that it's already getting cold. August is not even done yet. Like, why the hell is it windy outside? Chilly. Why do I have to wear a sweater already? Clarify the 6 of Cups, Spirit. Clarify the 6 of Cups here. 1 or 2 cards. Childhood memories, past memories, nostalgia, homesick, reunion, reconciliation, good memories, innocence, family, children, happy past thoughts. Someone could miss you, okay? They want to get back with you. They want to reconcile. As I said, you could have children with this person. They could be saying stuff like, are you ready for me to come home? I'm ready to come home. I'm about to leave this person and come back to you. That type of energy. Alright, clarify the 6 of Cups, please, and thank you, Spirit. This person could want to be around you just because how you make them feel, you know, like welcome here with the community. When I read it in the beginning, talking about feeling as if they matter. Maybe, you know, that other place or connection that they're in, you know, they don't feel wanted or needed there, okay? And it's like they feel that way with you, so they want to feel that way again. Alright, it's like you feed into their ego. Jesus, Spirit. Clarify this 6 of Cups. Please and thank you, Spirit. 1 or 2 cards for the 6 of Cups. Make it clear. Come on out and stop playing. Stubborn. You or this person. Stubborn. The 8 of... It's not the 8 of nothing. It's a Strength card. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion, okay? At the bottom, Queen of Wands, courage, confidence, independence, focus, zest for life, determination, and joy, okay? You could be, you know, just becoming more courageous, okay? Getting more courage, confidence, all right? More powerful, okay? This person could be a Leo. Maybe they are trying to persuade you. 2 of Wands, planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home. This person is planning to come back and like balance things out with you. All of a sudden they want to come back and invest. Alright. They're trying to like persuade you into taking them back, influence you into a reconciliation or something, you know. One more for this Strength card here with the 6 of Cups, please, and thank you, Spirit. One more for this Strength, okay. King of Cups, emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, control, balanced, supportive, leader, tolerant, and empathetic. Alright. This person could be trying to just put on, I kind of feel like, as if they're emotionally mature, like as if they've evolved, learned. They're not the same person that they used to be. 7 of Cups talks about illusions. I feel like they're trying to feed you illusions. Opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. They're trying to get whatever they can get. 10 of Pentacles, wealth, financial security, family, long-term success. And 9 of Cups, wish come true. It's like, yeah, they're trying to get to your prosperity, your abundance, your success. They want what all the hard work you put in. That's what a wish come true for them. They're only concerned about the money aspect of it. They're a user. What about the 6 of Swords here? Calmer waters, healing, harmony, calm after storm, overcoming, peaceful resolution, leaving conflict or hardship, relief, stability, running away, journey, travel, and spiritual guidance. 1 or 2 cards for this 6 of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. So definitely take that in consideration. This person is like trying to persuade you, putting on an act, probably saying a whole bunch of I love yous, that type of energy. The Hierophant, institution, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, and trust. The Sun card at the bottom, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, rebirth, success, all is well. I feel like you need to trust your intuition that is telling you to move on from this person, okay, with the Hierophant. It talks about wisdom, trust, okay? The Four of Pentacles, saving money, security, conservation, sacredcy, control, fragility. And then the Ace of Wands, new project, inspiration, urge to create. Willpower, desire, potential beginnings. Someone is trying to hold on to you. They're trying to, like, probably stop you from, new beginnings. From your potential, from your growth. Someone is trying to, like, keep you stuck and trapped. And you know this. They're trying to hold you back from being successful. Like, they don't want you growing and outgrowing them and leaving them behind. Alright? And they feel you, about to level up. So maybe that's why they're trying to all of a sudden come back and play this, oh, I changed role. One more for the Hierophant and the Six of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. Maybe the community that they were in is no longer, they're looking at them differently now, okay? So now all of a sudden they want to come back, okay? This person probably never expected you to walk away from them. Because this Hierophant on the side, it says the energy of the unexpected. One more for this Hierophant with the Six of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. Chariot, movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, courage. Yeah, I feel like this person never thought you'd find the courage to depart, to leave, to get your power back, to take action, to move on. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. King of Swords, head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. Eight of Pentacles, diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. Okay, it's like you definitely have to make a head over heart decision. Maybe you are realizing something, learning something, coming to... When I say learning something, I mean like kind of like realizing something. You're learning that you deserve more, maybe, okay? And maybe that's, you're getting clarity on something, okay? Your standards are higher. You have grown, mastered something, developed a new skill, and I just feel like it's in terms of personal growth, okay? This could be actual skills as well, but just like you realizing your worth and, moving forward and not backwards. What about this Emperor here? Supreme ruler, head of state, dependable, stable father figure, focus, discipline, structure, protectiveness, authority, logical and practical. Sun card, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. Okay. Seven of Cups, opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions. I really am getting, as I said, this person just wants to be around you for, an upgrade, success, wealth, security, financial security, to be connected to you for what it is that you have, all right? And they know that we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom. They know that you are, compassionate, like feeling sorry for people sometimes. They know how you are, how your heart is, and they probably try to take advantage of that. Okay, Ace of Swords, that is the truth. All right, let's get one more for this Sun card here with the Emperor. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for this Sun card here with the Emperor. Two, 4, 6, and 8 could be significant. One more for this Sun card with the Emperor. Please and thank you, Spirit. I don't know why the cards do that. It's like we definitely went through the whole deck. Why is nothing coming out? Star, hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, rejuvenation. One more for this Emperor here with the Sun card. Queen of Swords, unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, perceptive. Yeah. You have to set boundaries with someone. As I said, maybe speak a truth, okay? Moon card at the bottom, illusions, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious. You have some type of fear or anxiety about telling somebody something, about standing your ground, blocking somebody out, okay? Four of Swords, just like you've been thinking about it for a long time. Rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation. You've been thinking about cutting somebody off, releasing somebody for a long time, all right? And you have some type of fear and anxiety about doing it. But I feel like Spirit is saying that's what you need to do. Communicate something with somebody, release them, that type of energy. What about the lovers here? Love, soulmate, kindred spirits, perfect union, partnership, harmony, trust, romance, sexual connection, shared values, major decision, and choice. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, forgiveness, okay? At the bottom, the Magician, action, creation, okay? Maybe Spirit is telling you it's time to move on. Maybe you are moving on. Maybe you're moving on to new love. Maybe you're moving on from this old love, okay? After getting clarity, okay? Finding your power, that type of stuff, taking action. Four of Wands, celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, homecoming, community. And then the Eight of Wands, rapid speed, action. It's maybe like once you move on, maybe forgive, accept something, find your peace, okay? Some type of celebration, harmony, marriage is coming in quickly. Something is going to start moving quickly. Manifestations, probably, okay? Something is happening with rapid speed. All right, one more for the lovers here with the Five of Cups reversed. The Emperor, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, and practicality. Queen of Cups at the bottom, compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, intuitive, and caring. Page of Wands, inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. And then the Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions, okay? Alright, so with this Emperor coming out and then the Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, I feel like Spirit is saying that you need to pretty much, I feel like, as I said earlier, stick to what it is that you say you're going to do. You know, you need to release this person for good, I feel like, okay? Heal, all right? And with this Page of Wands, I feel like move forward. It talks about being a free spirit, exploring, excitement, freedom, okay? Go out and do that, okay? And adapt to your new situation, your new life, okay? Your new you stepping out, leaving this person behind, you know? Just accept that and stop. You know, it's like you want to stay comfortable, I kind of feel like, okay? You want some type of like structure or stability. Okay. What about this King of Swords here? Structure, rational, intelligent, logical, power, authority, strength, detached, cool, integrity, ethics, self-discipline, head over heart, legal matters, and judge. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify this King of Swords, 1 or 2 cards. Six of Cups, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, nostalgia, joy, and innocence. Yeah, I just feel like you definitely need to make a head over heart decision about this, okay? Be rational with this decision that you're making, logical. All right, maybe it's time for you to bring some type of structure in, okay? If you have children, you know, this back and forth, in and out is not good. That's not structure, okay? Have some self-discipline, okay? Detach from somebody, okay? Integrity, maybe just putting yourself first and not always, you know, just allowing this person to come in and out of you and your children's lives. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom. Long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, investments. Yeah, it's like pay attention to, you know, what is important in the long term. And what's important in the long term is that you know, you and your children have stability, okay? Structure, all right? That you are leading by example for your children to have integrity and ethics and self-discipline, and not, you know, go back to something that they know is not good for them, okay? Same with you. And then this Five of Pentacles here, financial loss, lack of mindset, isolation, worry, need. Okay, I definitely feel like you need to walk away from this person, because if you don't, it's like they're gonna keep you in a cycle of, you know, the Five of Pentacles. Just them, it's like they drain you, okay? And as I said, that's all they want from you anyway. Seven of Swords, betrayal, deception, getting away with something. They're trying to be sneaky, okay? Trickery, they're acting strategically. 575 could be 757, excuse me, could be significant. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. You cannot trust this person. All right, Spirit said follow your mind and not your heart. You know, you feel strongly about this person, you feel bad for releasing them, but you know that you need to. So that's what you need to do. Stop letting your emotions stop you from doing what you know is for the best benefit of you and your children. All right. One more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for the King of Swords here with the Six of Cups. One final card, please, and thank you, Spirit. One final card. The number 19 could be significant. This is crazy. Going through the whole deck over and over and over is outrageous. The Lovers. Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love. It's like, yeah, you have a deep love for this person, okay? But make a head over heart decision, all right? Up your standards, okay? Want more in life for yourself, okay? Queen of Cups, compassion, calm, comfort, nurturing, healing. Page of Wands, inspiration, idea, free spirit. Okay. I feel like Spirit wants you to follow your intuition and worry about yourself. Okay. Explore. Go out. Get away from this person. All right. Stop thinking about this person. Stop answering their phone calls. All of that. Okay. So make a long story short, truth be told, you need to do what you already know that you need to do, what your intuition is telling you to do. You have to be strong, you know, overcome your fears or anxieties behind, you know, communicating with this person that something is no longer going to work out. That's pretty much what all of my readings have been saying. It's time to move on. You know it's time to move on. You have to release this person, and you not releasing this person or setting something straight with this person is only blocking you, okay? As long as they have connection to you, their life is getting better, because without you, it's like once you release this person, if you're ever wondering why this person isn't getting their karma, it's because you won't release this damn person. You have to release them completely. Stop calling them on the phone. It's like any type of energy that they can get from you is a benefit for them, and it's a negative for you. It's a positive for them and a negative for you. They're taking from you and they're not giving back to you. So you need to release this person, drop that burden, cut that energy source off, and so that you can just, you know, let go of that dead weight so you can rise up. All right. That is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.